We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Brent Honeywell gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Softly hit to short. He's got to hurry. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Ro, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit hard to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air to center field. Lindsey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Pablo Lopez gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding in, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
Rosario. No.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1.
Ball.
Pops this one up. Diaz ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7th hole. He's coming off a month where he hit over 500. That's swinging it. And if you could do that over a course of a month, you're talking about an elite player.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Trying to get him started again following the double play. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Two and one.
2-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses, ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And that's too high, ball 2. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. 2 out with the man at first. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
So Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. To first. He's right there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Soft liner to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. To right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. 1 out, nobody on. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Isan Diaz. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Diaz, a native of Puerto Rico. This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the 3rd baseman, Jed Lowry.
The 3rd baseman, Jed Lowry.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Desmond Lindsay.
Now batting, Desmond Lindsay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike three.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate, Tomas Nido. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball well outside. Two and one after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with two men out. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Puig will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Ready now for the Marlins, John Birdie. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
A 1-0 delivery. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting it.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken up in the zone. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. A ball and 2 strikes now. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
My man on the mound just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing in now, Pablo Lopez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Brent Honeywell.
Leading up for the Mets, the pitcher, Brent Honeywell Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Misses. Ball 2.
2-2.
This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Dickerson, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Eliezer Hernandez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Brandon Nimmo will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the stretch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Nimmo, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The throw is wild and it gets away. So here's Pete Alonso getting 500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Now the 0-1, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball. 2-1.
Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Rosario blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. Hit down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Two out here and a runner at second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 New York. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jonathan Villar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far. So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Nimmo is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
One run, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. And that misses, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Again, a 1-2.
Ball, no. Playing 2-2.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Isan Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A strike, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
So striding in, John Birdie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nimmo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins 2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start out the inning. Cano waits on the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Runners going. And he falls behind 0-2. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Heading out towards shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Desmond Lindsay. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Into the box, Tomas Nido. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Runner on first with 2 away.
Here we go.
Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Puig. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
To the plate now, Brent Honeywell, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Here's the 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. And that misses 2-2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here it comes. Francisco Cervelli is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Grounded to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Eliezer Hernandez. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Now here's the pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a line drive. The 1-2.
Ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Giving chase is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
At the plate, Garrett Cooper, taken there by Lowry, and there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Cano has it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Mets 3. Ryan Stanek, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Pete Alonso. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And quickly, there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.D. Davis. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 2 for 9. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
No ball.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score holds at 4-3. Zach Littell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53. Zach Littell.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 66. Yasiel.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, John Birdie. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A reach as he makes the catch, and he took a header along with it, but he saved extra bases as the side is retired. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go for the last half of the inning and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way.
No. 1 ball. No strike.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Jed Lowry. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Four 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Puig. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up from New York, Desmond Lindsay. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-1. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Now batting, catcher.
Next for the Mets, Tomas Nido. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a living.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Yoenis Cespedes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. Play 12. 1-2 to count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Jorge Alfaro will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Jorge Alfaro.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 25 driven in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. The 1-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
21, Michael Lorenzen.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. The 1-2 is outside for a ball. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he'll get in there safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dilo, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
1 ball, no strikes to count. a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he's out on the tag. But they are able to tie it up late here as a run scored on the play.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 1-1 home. Hard hit at third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and there were two down. Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Arodys Vizcaíno takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this seventh inning.
Number 39, Arodys Vizcaíno.
Second baseman Robinson Cano will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. And now pitch on the way. Ball one.
1-0.
That evens it up 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Playing 12. 1-2.
Pitch on the way. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's a 2-run lead now. It's 6-4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Seth Lugo is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Matt Adams will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
Number 21.
Ready now, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cooper. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Lugo is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And Cano will put this one away for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
Striding in once again, Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail it here 6-4. Jed Lowry now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The third baseman, Jed Lowry.
First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. Lowry will take the turn and head for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Here's Matt Adams now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he fouls this one off. Popped high in the air. Cervelli has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Tomas Nido is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's quickly 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Edwin Diaz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Nobody out, runner on first. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Into the box now, John Birdie.
John Birdie.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Runners on first with one down. A bouncer up the middle. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The New York Mets used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Dylan Betances wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.